Castleford, well, they need the possession and they're not going to get it that way. Steve Menzies is just going to pick this ball up. The referee, Thierry Alibert, plays a brilliant advantage here, and he's still going. Steve Menzies manages to smuggle the ball away as well. Great work there from the veteran. Jean-Philippe Bale wrestled to the ground. Here is Eloi Pellissier.
I had visions of that try Steve Menzies scored earlier in the season when he went 80 metres. I don't think it was in his mind at all. Rangi Chase getting a little bit frustrated, actually threw one.
Damien Blanche. Now Giroud. Michael Simon. Now Casti. What a big plus his return is for the Dragons. Only one try so far, that came at Wigan. Here is Giroud, back on the inside for Battieri, and Jason Battieri goes in for the first try, second half for the Catalan Dragons. And just as they did in the first period, Trent Robinson's men score first. Jason Battieri with his fourth try of the season.
This is a courageous run. Just look what's happening. He's trying to catch the inside defender. On that occasion, it's Ryan McGoldrick, who's at marker. Just watch him. He clocks off thinking that Giroud is going to pass it to his right.
And now Scott Giroud will surely add 2 more points to the Dragons' total. No problem at all. Castleford desperate to get the hands back on this ball. Apini Payer with a good strong run though. Pellissier on the back of that. Faced by Clark, he does well, the youngster Daryl Clark there. 2 youngsters in fact, 18 Daryl Clark, 20 now Eloi Pellissier.
Again, the speed of the ruck, it's really causing Castleford problems. There's a retreating marker in Nick Fossard, who's not back in the line by the time that Catalan play the ball. Watch how many times that happens as well. That's the trouble with having 3 defenders. Just look at it again. Dean Widders takes himself out of the play. There's the space.
Great ball as well to find Daryl Millon on this near side. He's got support from Bakary, and Frederick Bakary. Has he got the pace on Mathers? He has. Frederick Bakary, 7th try of the season. Back-to-back tries yet again for the Catalan Dragons. They got 3 tries in 4 minutes in the first half. They've got 2 in a couple of minutes in the second period. And they really are irresistible in Perpignan tonight.
Mark my words, it is the speed of the play of the ball that is really hurting Castleford. It was Dean Widders who couldn't get back in the line or at marker, so virtually Castleford are playing with a line containing 9 men, and that's where the space was.
Scott Giroud with a difficult conversion attempt yet again. He's pulled that one. Pellissier.
It's a good charge again. Playing the ball before the markers are set.
Here is Battieri. Looked like Pellissier was taken out.
Back up now, Ben. They're having a whale of a time, the Dragons.
Great work over on that far side to release Damien Blanche. Back on the inside for Green Shields. Is there another special coming up? He finds Jean-Philippe Bale, and Jean-Philippe Bale becomes the 8th Catalan Dragons try scorer. 3 and 4 minutes now, second half. And what can Castleford Tigers do to stop this freight train that the Catalan Dragons are producing?
And that's the smile I've been looking for, even if it is from the players on the bench. Seta Martassar, Jamal Fakir, they know how impressive this is. Short side play, lovely hands from Muniz. Jean-Philippe Bale releases Damien Blanche, stays in the frame. Clint Greenshields finds him. And I'll tell you what, that might be another contender. The Catalan side are lethal with the ball.
$42 points to 10 now, as Scott Giroud adds 2 more. Fakir.
But just look at the bodies in motion from the Dragons. The ball carrier has 2 or 3 people at the side of him. There's the movement, outstanding again.
To this near side, Millard away, he's got Bakary on his outside, and Frederick Bakary will go in for his second. They cut them apart again. Millard with the break, Bakary with the try. Well, 2 at the Jungle is followed by 2 on home soil here in Perpignan. And if this kick goes over, the Catalan Dragons just 2 points short of a half-century again.
Do you know, it's easy to watch this performance and think that the Catalan Dragons are just passing at every opportunity, but they're waiting until the right time. I have to say, Kirk Dixon, he has to trust his inside defence to pick up, I think it's Daryl Millard, and the minute he goes for Daryl Millard, he just releases Bakary. They're just struggling to get to Millard. It's McGoldrick and Arundel who cannot get there, and there's the overlap, there's the gap, and I fear that that is the game.
Pelissier on the sidelines. Giroud. 2 more points to the Dragons total. 48 points to 10 now. Jake Emmett takes the ball forward strongly. He's almost out of the tackle there of Payer. Clark. Looking to offload himself, that door firmly shut. In the shape of Jamal Fakir. Now Jackson, taken by Ferriol.
This is the big play.
They're inching close to the Tigers. It's the danger man, Rangi Chase. Back on the inside to find Richie Mathers. He sneaked over Richie Mathers. Well, Castleford, surely only consolation, but they show something about themselves, the Tigers, and the character of Terry Mattison's side. Richie Mathers with their 3rd try.
Well, this is the big play. They've been trying to do this all night, and it's the first time they've had some depth with it. Emotions McGoldrick, drops his right hand and said, I need you there, I need you on that line. And Richie Mathers reacts to his teammate, comes back on the inside, on the drop-off play. There it is, there's the space. Daryl Millard, Lapuni Payer, they've lost their hips, they're going towards the touchline. And Mathers getting a mere consolation try now as the sun sets on this game.
Well, the sun sets certainly on Castleford's challenge. 3 tries in 5 for Richie Mathers. It's his 1st try as well, away from the Jungle. And Kirk Dixon to add 2 more points. And he's missed that, surprisingly. So 48-14 now to the Dragons. Henderson. Another
tackle.
Penalty here, high shot on Casti.
Come on, guys, come on.
2 balls on the pitch, so Thierry Alibert just temporarily halts proceedings.
Come on, guys, stay.
Henderson for Giroud. Strong carry again from Michael Simon. Now Battieri. Jackson gets there. Henderson, Giroud. Now it's Menzies on for Payer. Lapini Payer trying to spin his way over for a second. He's going to get one as well. And the 2nd try from Lapini Payer brings up 50 for the Dragons in Perpignan.
There it is, there's the celebration. I'm sure a tribute to his new baby daughter. Cuddles that ball like the baby he will do at bedtime. This is just strength and determination from the big man. He's been given a one-on-one with an opponent who isn't up to the task.
Giroud looking for a 40-point margin now. 54 points to 14. Two minutes or so to go. Can Castleford strike the final blow in Perpignan? Arundel with that carry. Rangi chase. Now Jackson dumps the ball back as well. Good ball again from Chase. They've slipped the net again here, the Tigers.
Strong run from Thompson.
Chase again, now Danny Orr. Back on the inside, Emmett. Run around of sorts with Danny Orr. Now Chase again, but they're flat once more, the Tigers.
Too easy for the Dragons. They've miles more energy in that tank, although they've got numbers.
Or for Ferris. Ferris gets the ball wide, and they do strike the final blow, perhaps, in Perpignan. Richard Owen, the man that started it from a Castleford point of view in that first half, has got possibly the last points tonight. Doesn't really celebrate. 2 for him, 9 for the season. The Tigers well beaten.
Well, there's that quick play of the ball. You saw a Dragons player on the floor. Steve Menzies in an impossible position. I think it's Damien Blanche who should be on the wing. Damien Blanche is on the floor, and as soon as Richard Owen gets that ball, that's where Damien Blanche should be.
Kirk Dixon adds the extras impressively from the touchline. That's the last action in Perpignan, and it's a comprehensive win for the Catalan Dragons. Their tilt at the top 4 is on. They've won. They've hit Castleford for a half century here. It's finished. Catalan Dragons 54, Castleford Tigers 20.